welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Chevy back with another video. So today I am going to be doing something really different on my channel, and that is cooking. I have just started a foods class at school, and I wanted to see if we can put my cooking skills already to the test. So today we are going to be making macaroni and cheese, and I will be showing you guys the ingredients for that. Sorry for the background noise. I have two little sisters because I'm at my dad's house, so you are going to hear that extra background noise in the back. Just don't pay it any mind, I guess. So now we are going to begin. You need 1 tablespoon of butter, which I'm going to cut. So this is the 1 tablespoon of butter, and I'm just going to put the other away. And you need 2 1/3 cup of minced onions, which I'm going to show you guys how to do. You have to peel the onion off. Well, not the onion itself, but the wrapper, of course. And we are going to use my knife, and we're just going to cut the end off. Just like that. And what we're going to do is, I don't know why there's still some. Just take off the rest of these. And then we are going to cut like this. We're just going to cut it along, because we have to make it minced. We're just going to go like that. And then we are going to be cutting this way. So back and forth. Like this. See how it all like falls apart easily? That is exactly how you want it. To take the minced onions and put it inside the bowl. Inside this little bowl, so then we can chop up our other things that we need in this macaroni and cheese. So I'm also going to wipe the cutting board so then there's no cross-contamination when I cut up like my meat products, because that can make you guys get sick, and you guys would not like that. So we are now going to begin cutting the turkey bacon, and with this you could do 7 slices, but if you really love eating bacon, you could do 10. So right now I'm just going to take 5 and 5 and put them on top of each other. 3, 4. And there you go. And now I'm going to begin cutting it. And on we'll go. Hey guys. So I've just finished cutting up our turkey bacon, and I have my pan on the stove, and we're going to add the butter that I cut it up earlier to let it melt. So now that the butter has melted, we are going to add our minced onions. And now you're going to add the turkey bacon. So right now we're letting the turkey bacon and our onions cook, and I have put on the water for the macaroni, and we're going to add a little bit of salt so that the macaroni noodles do not clump together. So just a little bit of salt, and we're going to put the cover on, and we're going to let that boil. So while things are cooking, I'm going to get started on our wet ingredients, which is our evaporated skimmed milk, which is going to be going into our measuring cup. So I'm going to pull out a can opener, and we're going to open it. Also, this is a healthier version of mac and cheese because there is, instead of regular macaroni noodles, we are using whole wheat, and we have added in green peas. So it's a way more healthier version of macaroni and cheese. So I'm going to pour this now into our measuring cup. And I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of flour. And to use one of my skills that I have learned in foods class, you take the knife of a butter knife, and you take not the sharp end but the flat end, and to measure it you go along the side, and that's how you properly measure out your things. So that's 1 tablespoon, and we're going to take another one, and again we're going to level it out just like that and pour it in. Then we need half a teaspoon, sorry. Found it. And we're going to put in our ground mustard. Okay. Right? Level that out. There. And we're going to put it all in. And now that I put all in my ingredients, we're going to whisk it in. You can now see a color in our turkey bacon and our onions. And over here, it's not quite ready because it's not really to that boiling point, but there's some bubbles. And yeah, we're just going to keep on going from there, and we're going to add the peas into our turkey bacon and onions. I have our green peas, and I'm going to add it in. And we are now going to mix it all in together. Here is my sous chef, Anthony, and he's going to be helping us today cook. And by cook, I mean he's going to help us grate the cheese. So, look at this. And you are going to grate it. Oh, and by the way, this is cheddar cheese. So while my sous chef is grating the cheese, I'm going to put in the macaroni into the boiling water. And I'm going to stir it up with a different type of spoon so then we don't cross-contaminate. And we are now going to let that boil. So our sous chef is going to finish off grating the cheese. And there you go. Thank you so much for coming on this episode of Cooking with Chevy.
Yes, Chef.
So we are now going to add the liquid into the turkey, bacon, and the peas that we made.
And eggs.
And we are going to stir it up all together. Always make sure that when you are also cooking your macaroni to stir it so that it actually doesn't clump up. So I am now putting in the cheese, and you take 3/4 of, I'm gonna have to like take this out. So you take 3/4 of a cup, and that is what's in there, and we are going to mix it. Yeah, like that. And as you can see as well, it's getting thickened. And I just added another 3/4 of a cup of cheese, but this time I used a mix of cheddar and white cheese. And now we are going to mix it in. The noodles are now strained in the strainer. Now I'm going to spray my dish. I said take the pan and hold it so you're spraying it not so close. And it should look like that. So we have just added our turkey, bacon, and cheese, things that we've just put together, and we are now mixing it in with the noodles. So to give it that extra flavor of dimension, we are going to put the extra cheese and put it on top. I'm going to take the extra cheese, well not all of it, but some, and put it on top. Just so then we get that crispiness as you would if you made regular homemade mac and cheese. And it is now in the oven, and we're going to wait for it to cook, and I will show you guys the end result. This is the outcome of the macaroni and cheese, and this is what it looks like. I am going to try it to see how it tastes. Oh, if I can get some on my fork. Okay, let's see. This is really good. I 100% recommend making this. So this is the end of the video, guys. Make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. So here's my shoe chef, Anthony, and oh, I don't know what to do.